There was once a time when our children stood at attention, put their hand on their heart, and in one united voice recited the Pledge of Allegiance. There was once a time when strength and honor meant something. There was once a time when standing for our flag meant something. There was once a time when our history, our heritage, was taught with pride and respect. There was a time when respect was given to those who served, bled, and died to protect and defend our God-given freedoms. There was a time when we were grateful. There was a time when these United States of America, one nation under God, was united. There was a time when these United States of America, one nation under God, was united under one flag. There was a time when we, the people, decided our future. There was a time when we, the people, had a voice. There was a time when we, the people, were united and strong. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. It is time we, the people, reclaim what is rightfully ours. May God bless America and all those who defend and protect her against all enemies, foreign and domestic. We stand together as patriots. Where we go one, we go all. Home of the brave and land of the free. This is the Patriot Hour. I'm Michael. God bless. Godspeed to each and every one of you worldwide. Remember, stand for the...
So it is to the printing press, to the recorder of man's deeds, the keeper of his conscience, the courier of his news, that we look for strength and assistance. Without debate, without criticism, no administration and no country can succeed, and no republic can survive. Fight for what's right. Fight for your life.
All right, welcome to the Patriot Hour. We're gonna have a great show lined up for you guys here tonight. We got special guest Woodman and Ben. They're not really special guests; they're actually hosts. But they're joining in. We got a special live Sunday evening show, which we haven't done in a while. But just coming into this, and we're going to do something a little different here. We're going to announce a few different things that we have to get over, some real world things, and a couple of announcements. And we're going to get right into that. I wanted to play that video. I saw it sitting there, and I thought, wow, I made that a while ago. That one there's probably 9 months ago. And just welcome all mods. I see lots of mods in the room and lots of patriots. Moving forward here, folks, this is going to be awesome for 2020. You know, we've had planned the Patriot Fest, which is in conjunction with a local legion of ours that me and Ben and Woodman have all been members and ran on the boards. We were officers there of different sorts. I started out as a chaplain and ended up first vice. Did all the membership there for a few years, maybe 3 years in a row. Great time, and we want to join up with them. So we have the Patriot Fest planned, and we actually have the email set up. So that's huge. We need you guys to help us, help you, and just so we can have a great time. And remember, down below, it's free. So don't forget that. There's plenty of things to spend money on when you're there. But so yes. All right, here we go. Let's jump in with the fellas and just get this going here because we took a lot of time getting everything set up. Fellas, what is going on?
All right. Good to be in with you guys in tonight.
I can't hear
How you
nothing.
doing, Woodman?
I don't know, Woodman. We hear you. I hear you.
We hear you. Loud and clear.
I can't hear
Airborne.
nothing
Give me
at
a big old airborne. Come on, Woodman.
Airborne. I don't see anything or reason why you shouldn't be on. Hold on, let me take this off. How about that, Woodman?
He may have...
I
hear us now,
hear
brother?
nothing, guys.
Oh.
I don't know.
Maybe he hit the mute button on his machine in his studio. We don't know. We don't know the technical difficulties. We're trying to make it work.
I don't know.
Oh, you guys, come on now.
I don't know, brother. Log out and come back in.
We're trying to hit it hard.
Somebody in there, text them, tell them to maybe, I don't know. I don't see why he.
Yeah, we can hear you, Woodman. It's coming in awesome. Who knows? You plug your headphones in a little more click. No, but it's good to see all you guys out there, man. I see a lot of grillins out here, the mods, everything. Jesse James, John Hook. You got the Raggedy Man, Viper for Gaming, DeSoto, DD, Randy Robbins.
Yeah, let me get
man,
the
you got
mix
a lot of you
title
guys
thing
out there.
going here for you guys. What is that one? Super social ticker.
A little bit of social. So we say Stardust 3 and 8. We got Deanna Tom Lonson.
No, you
Lindsay
guys.
Lou to you.
Woodman, why don't you
Kathy
try
Fields.
something?
I was
Somebody
just
tell 'em.
talking to you guys. What happened?
Everybody
Jim.
in the chat room, so because he'll look at that, say, Woodman,
Yeah, this is Woodman.
look. Everyone text what I put. Look
Yeah.
at your
I'm an idiot.
your mute button or unplug it and re-plug in. 'Cause I don't know.
Well, you guys can hear me, but I can't hear you.
And we can
Well, that's
hear him.
wild.
All right. we're doing. I had something.
You
I
guys are all
put a few
laughing
in
at me.
there.
There's the old
Look at
guy.
your
Don't know what
mute
he's
button.
doing.
Here, I'm going to turn him down because we can't have a whole show about him not being able to hear. So
Oh yeah.
I got him kind of down below us. All right, so you can look at a few things there. Yeah, so we got the Patriot Hour. I think I wrote it down below. Well, I got the Patriot Hour, so don't get that confused with the Patriot Fest.
Yes. No. This is a festival. This will be our first annual Patriots Festival. Now we call it the Patriot with a T or with the Patriots.
Yeah,
with an
well,
S
the email
festival?
wouldn't let that go. Like it was, I can't believe it was
Okay.
taken, but I think I didn't have 2020 in yet, so I should have went back, and it probably would have worked. But it is with an S. But
Okay,
that's
so
just
we'll-
Patriots because there's a bunch of us. But for the actual titling and actually their flag work, we probably go Patriot Fest. It just, I don't know. So the email is just that.
But either way, no, yeah, this is our first annual Patriot Fest. We're again, you know, you guys have already we told you a little bit about this.
Let
We're
me
latching
change
on
the
to our
one in the
local
corner.
Legion.
Yeah,
I love the fact, yes, it is a free event. All we want is you guys to come out and join us. We have the hard and official dates. We've also Mike set up an email account so we can get trying to get a good number so we can give the commander at the Legion we're going to be holding our Patriots Fest at. We need to give them some type of a general idea of how many people are coming. 100, 1,000.
I'm gonna
And
put
so-
that in pink,
Not much.
just to highlight it. Maybe
Okay.
see here or yellow. There, pink, up in the left, or I guess right corner, left corner, how you're looking
Right
at it on your
underneath
TV.
Woodman, yep, in your lower. Mm-hmm.
There it is.
PatriotsFest2020 at gmail.com is how you can email the Patriot Hour and us here to give, hey, yes, chalk us up. We are coming. We're going to be coming here. Even if,
Can you hear us?
you want to have any type of other.
Can't hear us.
All right, I guess he's out. I don't know. He can't. He doesn't hit the mute. That's a bummer.
I don't have anything on him that nobody else would have. He should be loud and
because we
clear.
can hear him. I just think he has his sound turned way down, but we want to be able to get your guys' information so we can start compiling. Not only we want to start doing newsletters and start getting a lot of information out to you guys, and in regards and preparation for this 2020 Patriots Fest coming up. So it's a pretty exciting thing, and definitely email the Patriots Fest 2020 at Gmail. We're coming. There is if you have questions, hey, there's all kinds of Google up the hotel, the local areas. There is campgrounds around the areas, so it's gonna be a pretty good old time.
Yeah. Maybe when he muted, I don't know. He probably turned volume down instead of muting something. Maybe. I don't know if you're watching the show, Woodman. I don't know. He could have done something totally that he wasn't supposed to by turning down volume instead of muting. There's a couple of different issues, but without being there, it would take up the whole show, and we don't have that much time. We're just jumping in tonight for a little bit, so I wanted to focus on everything Ben's been saying, which is great. Patriot Hour 2020, August 14th is the Friday night, the 15th. Now, our Legion's been doing this. Is going to be their 9th annual for the Freedom Fest, part of it, the Freedom Ride, which is our ALR group, which consists of members of either the Sons of Legion, the Women's Auxiliary, or the Legionnaires.
Legionnaires themselves, yes.
And that is what the third group. So if you know people in the 4 groups at the Legion, some Legions are enough membership to have the motorcycle group, and that is only going to consist of already of the other 3 groups. They're heavy into this. This is going to be awesome. They normally do the whole Saturday thing. It's a ride. This last year was a 60-mile ride to another Legion that they end at, and then they get off, maybe have a drink, get a little break, and then they all come back. And then that's when our band kicks off that they have there, and there's all these little
food, they've got drawings, they've got
games.
got bounce houses for the children. We've got Mike and I were doing cornhole and doing bocce. I mean, they've got so much to do out there. And so, like I said, this is our first annual Patriots Fest that we're working in team with these guys. And I'm seeing a lot of your comments down here as well. It's going to be in Bristol, Indiana, post 143. And again, we're going to be here at the team. Mike's going to be putting out a couple more some promotional videos of the fest coming up. That's going to have location,
early workings. You guys that are here tonight. And other than that, we're hoping Woodman come back in because we had another announcement. So I'm keeping an eye on his little screen. If he's still trying to sit there and watch, he maybe should just come back in, and we'll see if we can hear you. See if you can at least get back in. And I would say,
and just come back in.
I would say this is your best chance, Woodman. And maybe you did nothing, but while we were all hearing each other right before we went in, and then maybe you did something in that few minutes of, I think I had a 5-minute ticker up. What did you do there? Did you adjust things because of volume, or did you, have an issue with, because with having that second screen up, if you have the sound of that, and then you try to do this show, you get really crazy stuff going on. So you always have to have that. Maybe instead of muting, he turned down computer volume. I mean, I don't know. I don't, there's a few different, only he would know what he had done. So whatever you just did and all of a sudden didn't have sound, undo that. And then you might have sound again.
Reverse what you just did.
Reverse engineer your last step, which is just undo it. But no, maybe you did nothing, and that could be. So, I don't know.
You have the code, so hop on out and go back in. But no, so it's a pretty big thing coming up, and we're pushing it now. We're really starting to give you guys dates. It's going to be the 14th and 15th of August, 2020. You don't have to come for the 2 days. The first day is going to be if you really want to come out, you want to camp, you want to stay at a hotel. There's probably going to be a function. A lot of Patriots, a lot of times they'll have some type of big campfire that Friday night before. A few Patriot riders, and we'll be there cooking up, getting ready for the next day's, roast and stuff. And so you have a lot of people, and even some staff members will come and they'll camp out the night before on Friday. And that's when a lot of us, we guitar players and fiddle players, we pick a little bit, and we like to do our Friday night jam out. So we're trying to do like a 2-day thing, but really it's Saturday is the culmination of the actual the freedom ride, the flag retirement ceremony, and then we'll continue it off to just enjoy each other's company with the Patriots Fest. So it's going to be a pretty big thing. And
we're trying to make things happen. So depending on you guys coming and our list, we wanted to have a live show Friday night, right? Was the things we planned on, right? Like
we wanted
Friday night show. Me, Ben, and Woodman be basically hosting
everybody at the Patriot Fest.
and then all you guys there. There's I don't know how would you describe this pavilion? What size wise? I don't know.
It's probably about 20 feet wide by 160 feet long. It's like a carport on one side. Well, it's a pavilion. We got a few taps, and again,
freezers,
if we have a better
freezers.
idea, we can handle
restrooms,
a couple of thousand people pretty easy up in here. No worries. And so that's why Mike and I, if we could, that's why we're trying to compile at least who's coming, so we can start knowing what are we preparing for, because we have local business owners who want to help and want to be a part of this. People who have catering services, people who can set up temporary beer gardens. We have local business owners, which we tend to rely heavier on our local business owners, as you guys should. Buy local in your area. We always talk about that. So we also want to know what to tell our local business owners, hey, who want to help and who want to donate their time, their equipment. Some of them talk about maybe some of their employees coming out. They want to know how much blessings to bring, if you will. Are we going to have 500 people coming? The Patriot ride or the Freedom ride that those riders always do every year, plus the flag retirement. There's always a few hundred people there, and a couple 100 to 200 riders every year. So this flag retirement and freedom ride that we've been doing for years, there's a lot of people there. This is a huge thing, and we want to make it that much better and over the top with you Patriots. So it just gives Mike and I and everybody involved a better handle on what to prepare for. I mean, we have the local fire station that helps us. We have the local police officers, local sheriff, give us a couple of deputies to help do coordination with the bike ride. So it's like we got the whole town on our side wanting to do this and wanting to really push forward. We're just kind of want to have a better idea of who's coming, what you guys want to do. I know Mike and I, we're going to be camping out there Friday night, doing a little bit of night bocce and playing some good music.
This is a good event. We want to, just meet a lot of you, hang out. There's no agendas. We can do bigger and more in the future for the 2nd annual, 3rd annual, 4th annual. We're going to be looking for some of you great Patriots out there that have in the past sent things. We're going to be looking to you guys to get some of this stuff made. Some of the, we want these huge banners. So email us, get in touch if you have a unique skill. Plus, we're going to be, there's just all kinds of things that we're trying to plan. So again, this is all dependent on numbers. And if you're coming, if you plan on coming, do your best to email and be in touch with us. There'll be like a personal in-house flyer that we start going off the email list, right, Ben? Something that
we're going to start this is something that we want to start doing totally outside of YouTube, outside of everything. We want to start doing our own it's kind of like a newsletter, maybe every couple of months. There's a couple of, maybe I'll do a couple articles. Everybody here at the team is going to put a little bit of their heart into this newsletter every couple of months. And it's going to have up and coming events we're doing, some special information that you really can't get on the show and things like that, just about what we're doing, what we're going on. We're going to be testing maybe some of our merchandise or things like that. When we do get some, most likely it'll be through the newsletter. So think of this as we are going to be setting up a VIP mailing list, and that's going to give us an idea of who's coming to the Patriot Fest, But what that's also going to do is afford you a once every couple of months an email, but it's going to be a newsletter with possible pictures and articles, just kind of going over the team, what we're doing, what's coming up, and possibly how you can either help, donate, or how you can be a part of the team. Because what we're looking at is not only on the newsletter, but we have some other things coming up that's outside the Patriot Fest, and we can talk about that down the road, but we want to start a Patriot network. I want to be like, Mike, who do we know in Texas? Oh, okay, we got Paris, Texas, Dallas, Texas, and Austin. We got Patriots all in there. We got Cindy here, and we got people down there that are willing to do a little news. There's something go down there. Write us an article. Maybe you can be featured in next month. Our news release or our release form. So we really want to get a network of Patriots. And so remember, when you email the Patriot Fest 2020 at gmail.com, you're not only saying, hey, I'm going to be there at the Patriots Fest, but I also want to be a part of this community of great patriots who can stay in contact, and who, if you know somebody in Dallas and you're listening and you're from Dallas and like, oh my gosh, I'm from Dallas, maybe we can get like a Dallas Patriots group that we can go on and that kind of stuff. This is what we're talking about, is getting you Patriots together and getting information out to you guys, so you guys can go like a dog on the hunt that's got a bone. You can go doing your own, and of course get back with us, because the Patriot Hour is expanding.
And I'm going to be
really
making a lot of promo videos as this gets more and more ramped up. So you'll be seeing those pop out on the Patriot Hour. I'm going to be, again, I got a lot of footage from this last year's one. I've been sitting back on. Ben's got footage, Woodman, or Fluid Pour. So I'll be making tons of videos and promos to keep it going. And this is going to be months before the 2020 election, by the way, folks. We're going to be really, it's going to be a lot of vibe, a lot of patriotism. We'll know so much more by then. So again, August of 2020, Patriot Fest, first annual, 9th annual Freedom Ride, flag retirement. Never been to a flag retirement. It's a very, very heartfelt, awesome event. It's a proper way to put the flag down. So it's a great time. I highly recommend you guys try to get there and hang out with us and get meet face to face, share some great stories. You can camp out, like we said. There's plenty of hotels in the area, other campgrounds. This is a little primitive, right, Ben? Our acreage there is just
the camping facility is primitive camping, but again, it's only for a night. There's
no power.
Primitive means there's no power. There's no water. Although we do have water in the pavilion, we do have water fountains and things like that. You just don't have a hose hookup.
We have a region there that's open that has
you can go buy
soda,
beer,
water, beer.
You're not going to die.
We're gonna have a beer garden outside.
Yes.
We're gonna have kegs. So we're gonna have water. So you don't have to worry about it. There is a restroom outside.
Plenty of parking.
Two restrooms, male,
and
female, and a couple
we believe
freezers.
in two, not 10 million.
You guys can bring. I think according to the commander in charge, he said if you're camping you're welcome to bring your own cooler. It does not matter.
Bring your own beer, cooler, food, that kind of stuff. Although there'll be lots of food and drinks available there.
Some there,
I know that
they're really cheap, and it just helps promote the Legion as well. Remember, it's a free event, so you can save money all kinds of different ways. But we promote
I'd rather pay a $10
works best for you. As long as you guys can get here and be that's all that really matters. So we hope you join us. Those of you that can. Again, we're going to be live streaming for some of you that can't be. Of course. I want to talk about our next little venture here, which was when I was hoping Woodman would be back, but I don't think he's coming back in. We were talking about a new show. I kind of had an idea. I ran it over to Ben. We've all elaborated a little bit more on it. They're bringing in ideas, Woodman as well. But something that we're going to kick off, and it's just once a month, totally separate from, because when we got into this, it was like equipment, having fun. Woodman's beefing up. I know Ben's wanting to beef up eventually. Who wouldn't, but we're wanting to do a live show once a month on almost kind of like a trade and war stories, but it's not going to be war stories. It's going to be because I think there's a lot of that, lots of books, and you can, if you want to get into the combat action stuff. But we were wanting to talk about just the fun times, some funnier stories throughout, starting from boot camp, because I know I got tons from boot camp. I know Ben probably would,
Yes.
Woodman. And then we're also going to invite any veteran, and if you know a veteran, to submit one. So all this really requires is a phone being turned around, get into your safe space or your desk, your office, whatever you got time, in your car on the way to work, flip your phone around. And we might expand on this to be open to everyone, but for right now, we're going to keep it military. And all of you are more than welcome to, of course, be here, non-military supporters, and join in on this on the live chats. But yeah, kick it off once a month. So we don't even know when the first one's going to be, probably in a few weeks. And we got some ideas roaming, but just
we want to
stories.
start. Yes, it's going to be a new mini series that it's going to be a Patriot Hour production, and it's going to focus on funny stories with the military. Just between Mike, myself, and Woodman, we've been rolling and having just laughs about the idiots in the military, everything. I mean, that's half what we talk about the Legion, you guys. That's why we love the Legion. And so we're going to be starting a mini series, and it's going to start off obviously with the team here at the Patriot Hour. We're going to be telling some of our funny stories, the classics we've all know to each other. We tell each other so much that we know each other's stories. And like Mike said, we're going to be starting a segment where we're going to be featuring you, the viewer, the patriot out there. We want to hear some of your funny military stories, everything from basic training to, and it's the funny stuff. I mean, we all know. We know the gory stuff, and we don't. That's not, that doesn't make me feel
There's a place for
good,
that.
okay,
People. Like
there's
I said,
a place and a time for that, but we want to focus on funny stuff from just you the number one GI, is she a Hajimon? I mean, all this kind of stuff. And
we
really want you guys to
a lot of these stories are going to come from combat zones. We would expect maybe over.
Yes, a lot of them. Yeah,
we don't. No opposing that. No opposing where it comes from. Just
not opposing that.
Even driving in a Humvee.
Hilarious stuff.
We're just the funnier side of the lighter side. How about that? The lighter side of the military.
The lighter side of the military.
That could be the title. The lighter side. The lighter side.
The lighter side. Like freaking out the private that we don't have, the MEB protection. He's got to step out there and take his mask off, and you're all laughing. But he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna die." Funny stuff. You guys jokes you're playing. I mean, the lighter side of stuff. And so this is gonna be something that's gonna be off the side. It's gonna be a new mini series chapter, and we're just gonna be kicking it off, like Mike said, about once a month, and it's gonna focus on you guys. It's gonna focus on the Patriots. It's gonna be veterans. Let's be honest. It's about military.
We'll start this very first one off. It'll be actually me. So episode 1 is gonna be me, Woodman, and Ben. Mm-hmm. We'll share a story, and that'll make up the episode. How we do that, you guys will see. We have some ideas. Ben's actually had a great idea, so we don't want to give any spoilers, but we're gonna work on that. The lighter side, I do like that. So in the point of that is there's always people play hard, all right? In the military, you become gurus at whatever you do. That was always the going. And I would imagine in all the branches, whatever you do,
you were an expert at it.
You're an expert because you train. Why? Well, you're waiting for the actual alarm bell to go off, which is like war time or a scenario. And when that scenario happens, they want you to do this job great because this other guy's gonna be doing this job that he learned great. And then together, you feel this whole puzzle works. And it's so you play. We worked really hard. I'd imagine for all branches, these guys play hard, and they also party hard or have a good time as well when it comes to the lighter side.
You play hard because every day a lot of these guys and gals put their lives in the line. And let's be honest, we all took the oath. And so when you were allowed to cut loose,
Yeah,
You cut loose,
and that's why.
So,
Well, like
and you had
I
fun.
just saw a comment, and we've all remember these videos probably a few years back where they would show the troop dancing, maybe even 4 or 5 guys. They do a choreographed thing to a music video, and that was like them cutting
Like,
loose. There you go. They're a little
it's something is do a little choreographed, something on top of a
to
big old water bag from the desert
yeah,
that
yeah.
keeps the morale going. That's what we're talking about.
So it would be without, maybe if we got one of them people involved in those videos, and that'd be a little something we can clip in and show. But really, it's just the person telling the story out of their words, and we'll see how that goes. I think it's going to be a good time.
Veterans. I know you do funny, unique military, funny stories. It's almost like you got to be a veteran. You got to be serving for some of these things to be funny and relevant to you, obviously. But it also gives you guys, the civilians, the non-veterans, and it gives you guys a little insight into it's not all carnage and warfare like the left likes to tell you that every soldier does, and we're all war hungry. They're just telling you what they are. It's not who the real veterans and men and women who take that oath and who don that uniform. So it's a way that we here can show respect to you guys, and so it's just a little something on the side. Like I said, not only with the newsletter, we have a new kind of a featured little mini series coming up for you guys. We're really starting. Think of the Patriot Hour is now you're going to be a little mini media conglomerate. We're really doing a lot more than just bringing you guys information, Mike making you guys awesome videos, and just keeping you guys informed. We're now going to start. We've talked about this, and so now you're really seeing it really kind of unfold organically. The biggest thing for us right now is the Patriots Fest. That's number 1 on the Patriot Hour's dinner plate, and we're eating that like nobody's business.
Because there's a lot of planning that has to go into that. You guys are going to be working really hard to plan that out and make sure that it's again a free event. We want to make it pleasurable for you as much as for us. We don't want to do any of this. Sometimes these places have a knack of waiting for the last several weeks or month before to get on board and start moving and shaking. And it's like, no, we're gonna do it. Bring you all the information we can as we get updates from who's coming. We can share it with the Legion, and then put you in touch with them or something to get these. If you are gonna camp out or planning to get your area possibly booked, but we might not need to go that far if it's.
That's where you email us, PatriotsFest2020 at gmail.com, and that's what you do. If you have questions, that's how you're going to contact us. Yep.
Yeah, it's down below there. Right over.
You're going to see
this
it's
way.
It's right over here somewhere. It's somewhere over there. Get over there. Over there, people. Oh, it's over there, I should say. Right there. Yeah. So, yes, it's going to be some good stuff.
Let me put myself in there now. I can just do this. This is straight down.
Pow, pow, pow. Pow, yeah. Right there.
Oh yeah.
So it is going to be a great time, and on top of that, as well for you guys out there, we've got stuff going on. Now that we have a date, there's also something else that Mike and I were kind of toying with. We've talked about it. We haven't really got it down. Is the art raffling. We're still doing that. Mike and I and some of the team members here, we're still kind of looking at some other things. Remember, we have a lot on our plate here, and that beautiful piece of artwork, that fluid pour art by Greg, donated to the channel for raffling purposes and this kind of stuff. That is going to be happening. The Patriots Fest 2020 at gmail.com is going to be one of the legs of communication that we use for the drawing. So know this email, write it down if you're going to come or you're going to be a part of the drawing or anything like that here at the Patriot Hour. That's where you're going to let us know who's coming, what's going on. And you still have the normal Patriot Hour 2018 at Gmail. That's our direct line. But if you start emailing that email for Patriot Fest stuff,
Yeah.
you won't get a reply.
Do not
Won't
be.
get no reply. This is the email. That's what we're getting out to you guys.
If I happen to see one, I'll try to text back, but don't plan on it. Just that one is so overly booked, and I have a hard enough time getting through it. So this is separate. This has got to be separate.
Yep.
Patriots with an S Fest. It is the Patriot Fest, but let's see, Lori M. It's with an S. Straight down below here in the pink. W. Why do I got WW? That's hilarious. That is hilarious. It's not www anything. I had the website up there first, and then I decided to put this in. That's why. That's all. I didn't like
World Wide Web.
So,
get a little ticker there.
Get rid of that. WW nothingness. All right, it's Patriots Fest 2020 at Gmail. That'll be a one-time year. Once we're done with this event, this email will go away. So, it's just specifically for this event. Fluid art by Greg is good. Yes, he is. I just spoke with him a couple days ago, as last I knew. But yeah, the painting, which is right over here, that'll be one of the things for sure. And I think along with that is a gold or a silver 2020 or a Trump coin, silver
Troy. I think it's a
Troy ounce, 1 Troy ounce, along
minted,
with the painting
quality
and a
challenge.
Armor of God challenge coin.
Okay. Yep. So there's some good stuff.
So that should be really good to, for somebody to want all that. That's been rocking. I'm going to put it a little bit more in the scene, and it'll be here on show for the next until August, until somebody wins it. The painting. Let me grab it. Go ahead and
yeah, get that bad boy. So again, we have not only the Patriots Fest coming up. There's that beautiful. And that thing is, it's funny is it. As even that looks beautiful right there, man. It does not. That camera doesn't do that painting justice. That is an amazing, beautiful. It's like glass. It's pretty trippy. It's really cool. And it's not a small piece. That's a good sized piece of artwork. Yeah, that's gorgeous, man. All the colors in. It's crazy looking. So, I am not a piece of artwork, but that guy is. So it's gonna be pretty cool. I'm very excited for this. It's gonna a lot of be stuff. This part of this, well, actually, a big chunk, if not almost all of this stuff with the selling or the raffling off of the painting, is, Mike and I for this Patriots Fest, we're teaming up with our local legions. So we're talking. We have to go there, physically and start actually installing cameras and making sure the internet's good and making sure we're working with the commander for certain, permits. And this is kind of a big mojo for us. So a lot of what this raffling, we've been saving this. We told, Greg about this as well, is that this is going to be the seed money, if you will, to really get this festival out to you guys, because let's face it, we know a lot of you guys can't make it due to whatever reason, children, early school, whatever, family, we understand, but we also want you guys to be a part of it with us. And you guys that are there with us, this will be the first time you'll be a part of the live show. I mean, we will all be doing a big giant live show together.
again, this is in Bristol, Indiana. Bristol, Indiana.
Yeah, I'll put it up again. Check it out. I just been
and I'm putting the Patriots Fest 2020 at Gmail. So if you're gonna try to come for that couple of days, and we'd love to know. And if you don't know yet, as time goes on and it can become available, let us know. It's gonna be awesome. All right, it's gonna be awesome. We got the new show coming, the lighter side of the military. I think we're gonna call it the lighter side. Pat Riot. I see a little bit of Pat Riot in there.
Don't knock it until you try it. Let's see here. Okay. So I'm doing this Patriots Fest for confirmation. I'm gonna do this, folks. Check it out. Okay. This may be annoying to you people, but this gets the information out. It may be like really, really annoying to all you guys to see me post a million things at the same time, but now it gives you a big giant block of the email for confirmation. If you want to go ahead and email the Patriot out that you are coming to the Patriots Festival. I think I also blasted out there a whole bunch of where it's at. It's the American Legion, post 143 in Bristol, Indiana. And let me be obnoxious real quick, you guys. There is the email. I'm sending out a stuff load of email. And it's going to be... Okay.
So yeah, all right. I'm getting close to the 45-minute mark here. We were just trying to go here for a little bit. I think we got everything out for tonight. Look forward to back to hopefully some action on the Patriot Hour this week. I should be getting my privileges back. It was a 7-day ban of sorts. What can we do?
Playing for the deep state.
A little win for them.
And on that note, Mike, the Patriot Hour, Mike and I, the team here, we see the signs. They're starting to go back a year and nitpick through videos. There's over 1,000, 1,200 videos that Mike's put out since you started the channel. We could wake up tomorrow and it could be done. We're getting close to that time. So the Patriot Fest 2020 at Gmail, the Patriot Hour 2018 at Gmail, all these things. If you start getting on our radar, you will be informed. If we ever go away from certain platforms, you'll be informed of where we are at, because we're not going away, just maybe from YouTube and maybe for a little while. We don't know.
We don't never know. This is how it works with them. Again, I've let Woodman experience or watch the video on a VMix the other morning before we went live, and he was like, "Oh wow, I didn't see anything. I mean, you got other videos that are worse." But it's like, they hate speech. I mean, who decides hate speech? YouTube does. Pretty crazy. So it's on them. They have the power. It's their platform. We deal with a lot of these people in real life. We know it. So these people work places, and this is there's people that don't like what we're saying. So join us in 2020 so we can talk freely and openly in a face-to-face. Because
this is only going to be getting bigger. I mean, this is, you can't stop the truth. And Mike and I, and the team here, we're gonna keep on pressing through. If that means making our own.
It's got to make some small changes, right?
Yes.
We talk about having our own app. Guess what, folks? On your phone comes pre-installed YouTube. It's a red button. You like it? I can make the tab for ours look very similar, maybe inverted. Just get the inverted version of YouTube. It's ours. It's our app. And when you click that app, it'll be directly for the Patriot Hour show. And then when you know a show's on or you want to go watch the content,
no issues.
You go there.
Yep.
We're thinking about investing in that. That costs a little bit of money, but it's ours, and nobody can truly.
This is where we're
take it away. And then from there, we still want to branch out to YouTube. We still want to branch out to everything else. But this was always our idea in the beginning. So here it is a few years later. We got to get a little bit more serious about it. So that's what some of these things that we're continuously moving forward on and thinking about every day, on top of everything else. And plus our biggest thing on the plate, the Patriot Fest 2020. So we're trying to work that out as well. So again, you're all invited, every single one of you, and we hope many of you as possible can come and enjoy, meet each other's families, have a good time, break some bread, drink some water, beer, whatever it is you drink.
Whatever. I mean, it's
condone.
And you'd be surprised. This is also going to be about networking too. You're going to be meeting a lot of people who think just like you, and you're probably going to be making lifelong friends. I mean, I know that, since I've been coming to these things, I've made some really good friends out of these.
It's always a good time.
The flag retirement and the freedom rides. Good people, man. Good people.
All right, we hit about the 50-minute mark, so just about what we wanted. This is what we wanted to get out. Again, thank all of you Patriots for being here tonight. We again appreciate it. It's you guys are some of the. We hope to meet some of you. This is the reason we're doing this, inviting you. It's already an event that goes on, but we want to be there and experience with you guys. Even in the later evenings, bonfires, some good stories. That's just some good down to earth, good old Americana summer nights, summer Indiana nights. Them Indiana girls on them Indiana nights. Just joking.
Oh,
she grew up in Indiana town. Good looking mama. Never was around. No copyright.
Maybe he'll be there at the
maybe we'll see a little. I don't know, but we got. Hey, there are some people from Indiana. Somebody reach out, find out who they. There you go, Tom Petty. Is he still Tom Petty? Nah, he died. Tom Petty. Yeah, no, you're right on the song. Face. That's funny. Face. Put that anytime we say so. Pot legal in Indiana? Watching YouTube. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe it is on private property. I don't know. No,
it should be according to the Constitution if you own your own property.
No, we still outlaws up here. So
we're all outlawing.
We outlaws.
Ain't no law dog go around here now.
Still outlawing. But all right, hey, you guys, good night. God bless.
God bless.
Brother Ben. Well,
it was a pleasure to be out. Hopefully we can get Woodman back next time, get his little difficulties figured out. But yes, email us, keep us up to date. We're going to try, Mike, I got to get down and see you here the next couple of weeks, give you the footage so you can make more trailer videos of this last freedom of the freedom ride with the flag retirement.
Yeah, we'll always have to use last year's stuff to make the upcoming one, which is great. Which is welcome
to all media, like the Indie Fest coming up. Yeah, always take last year's highlights and yeah.
So, but you guys will love it. We got some really good footage. That's what I said earlier. You hear me? I was like, Pat Riot's here.
I did say Pat Riot. Yeah, that is awesome.
You thought I was just saying it like we normally do, but I was like, no, I saw
we normally say,
a Pat Riot QAnon meme.
Up in the chat. Yep.
Or a QAnon pic. But that's really cool. So again, you guys want to give out a shout out where you're from? We always like to do that at the very end of the show. Go ahead and drop it where you come from, and we'll maybe. Just love to see that.
I saw Texas in here. I think Canada was in here earlier.
Good shout out to the mods. Always Amy. Hey, what's up, always Amy? Lori M. I think I saw Grillin Face. Lori M. Grillin Face.
Minnesota. Lisa T's Minnesota. Mount Vernon, Kentucky, Michigan, Oklahoma,
Seattle,
Tempe, California, Sacramento,
Iowa.
Joe Alice said, "Woman took his marbles and went home."
Yeah, what we were talking about there was having our own Patriot Hour app, the straight Patriot Hour app that you would download from the iOS, Apple, or Android. Okay,
Android store. Yep.
And we
don't go to YouTube.
Click that.
Don't go nothing else.
No more YouTube. Just straight to our own app. Straight to our chatting. All that could be there.
All that goodness. So
if you guys see that YouTube's really unfair, you shouldn't, just stand that for your favorite channels to have to get banned and go away. And then you're just like, they were great while they lasted. Let me find my next one on YouTube. You should try to find those people if you liked them and stick with them. So that's where we get it. We get how it works. But we're not there yet. We don't have the app. So of course you can't stay here on YouTube. You could always stay on YouTube. You don't have to get rid of YouTube. You just have to maybe get another app next to it.
Great platform.
That's all we're saying. Get another app next to it.
I think
it'll be ours.
I think you just watched a video earlier today on how to do a quick little repair on a really high-end natural gas insert heating system.
Yes.
So YouTube is still a very valuable space to go learn stuff. We're not saying, so.
John Hook is asking, what other kind of content is on the app? No, the new thing that they're talking about, let me break this to you down to you guys, all right, real quickly. Even cable, all right, cable's going away from having cable boxes. They are going to go to having apps, all right, and then you can get the channels that you want. They already have them. They have like the ABC app, the NBC app, the Fox News app. You can get these apps individually. Once you click on that app, you are solely on Fox's news material, and then all the little clippets or things they decide to put up or whatever are segments from their shows throughout the last couple of days or weeks or months, whatever they want to have, and archive as much as they want. The more you go, the further you go, the more you have. It's a storage. It gets into all that. But these apps are one for one. When you get one, it's for that. Like Fox News, you know what you're going to get. Tons of different shows they have on throughout the day. A Patriot Hour app would be our newest stuff that comes out once a day, once a week, whatever we do, and all 1,200 videos I've had beforehand. So that's what we have to offer. That would be what is in that app. It's the new thing that it's coming. Everything's pushing it eventually. I mean, I'm not saying it's like here tomorrow or right now, but
But again, we tell you guys that we're expanding the platform of the Patriot Hour, and we know that we've all talked about YouTube is taking people down left and right. Why do we think we're any different? So we're just preparing. Every military man knows that victory favors preparation, or preparation favors victory.
How can I explain this a little more? If you looked at a bigger platform like maybe even InfoWars, Alex Jones, they've always transmitted from their own thing. Not always, but for a long time now. They own their own stuff and they broadcast here. They beam out, and which we can always still do, to these other channels, these other networks, which is YouTube. But if they ban you, like they kind of did him eventually, all of them banned him. He now resides on his own stuff still. He's not shut down. He's just not allowed on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. He's gotten banned from those places.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
you don't put all your eggs in one basket, because that means they can get crushed easier.
Yep, that's all we're making preparations to still be around. So that's it. Like we've also, before all this started, I was like, man, I kind of want to do this at the same time. Right now our voices should be going on to internet radio as well. That's something I've always desired. So we're looking into that. There's going to be multiple ways, and we're not going anywhere. We've got this channel and just the other channel, but it's just, they're starting to play games. We knew it was coming. And we just kind of slow played and ignored getting all of your guys' information and to let you know if something happens, where to join us at. We don't want to have some one day we're here, one day we're gone. And honestly, with the mindset of some people anymore, it's like within a few days and they don't see you, they forget about you. I mean, really, the 7 days for the Patriot Hour can do some huge damage. Oh, there you are. Forgot all about you. I was on to my other channels. I totally forgot you existed. That kind of hurts, but no, it's fine. It's fine. It's games they play, but that's how it works. There's a lot of content, a lot of great people doing similar stuff, and you could always get your information. And by this point, most of you are doing that on your own. So I'm proud of you. And I want to say have a great evening. Have a great Monday, start of your week, and push forward. And we'll talk soon. We'll talk real soon.
Yes, we will.
The next live morning show will not be tomorrow, by the way. I got things going on as well. But Tuesday, look for possibly call-in live show.
Try to kick it off,
and it'd be great. So, all right.
God bless. Let's love you guys. Have an awesome week coming up.
All right. We'll see you guys here real soon.